she heard the beginning and she went like this. She went,
It's fuel time.
I think this is probably, wait, is this your favorite song off the album?
I think it was the song that when I listened to it, I was like, I want that song again.
I think this was, besides Not Like Us, I think this was Song of the Year last year. I think this was even listed as Song of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. I think it might have beat out. I'm ready. CliffBeats, don't skip off to rip with the one and only.
Your girl Karen.
Guys, welcome back to TDOS review, Karen's version. So in case you don't know, Karen's introduction to Eminem was TDOS. So once we heard that, because that was Karen, I've been doing YouTube for about 3 years before Karen got, wanted to be involved. I think you just randomly wanted to check out Eminem's music with us when it dropped, right?
Randomly, I think. Yeah, randomly.
Because you were anti. Yeah, Karen was anti being behind camera, anything. And then when the album dropped, she's like, I want to listen, can I? And I was like, of course you can. Get over here. So we're going back. This is her review, her reaction. But now she has Eminem ears. She knows his whole backstory. So she's catching the references that he is able to drag out throughout his entire career. And then on top of that, we have JID, who is masterclass in his own lane, in his own right. Eminem Fuel featuring JID. Go like, go subscribe. You ready to rock?
I'm ready to roll.
I mean, are your ears ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, now guys, keep in mind, I know people have been kind of like taking little digs here and there. Karen asks me to pause, right? Mm-hmm. Because sometimes she doesn't know where to pause at, and she knows people get a little bit upset when I pause, so she doesn't know where to pause at. So I will help her with that, and she'll also tap my leg if she wants me to. You can't see it because the box is right here, but she's tapping my leg right now. She's doing a lot of things to my leg right now. I'm scared. Here we go. Eminem Fuel, JID. Go like, go subscribe.
Smoking trees, I'm riding around. Come to my side of town. Lately it's been going down. All of my niggas gon' ride with it in the pocket to rock it like Kelly Mom. Mama told me the power was in the tongue, but it probably ain't powerful as a gun. All of you little cowards get devoured. I'm giving out flowers to anyone. I ain't been out the house in a minute, cause I ain't with it if the money is miniature. I've been minding my business, I'm business minding. I've been spending some time.
House in a miniature. I like the way he used minute and miniature. Hold on, bring this back one more time.
In a minute, cause I ain't with it if the money is
in a minute.
It's miniature.
If the money is miniature, so a little M alliteration.
And I like what he said earlier about my mama told me that basically there's power in the things that I say, but he's like, yeah, but not as much power as there is in this gun.
Yeah, it is. They say your tongue is your most lethal weapon, but that's not necessarily always true. Here we go.
Flowers to anyone. I ain't been out the house in a minute, cause I ain't with it if the money is miniature. I've been minding my business, I'm business minding. I've been spending some time with the minister.
Ooh, I'm about my business. I'm business minded, spending time with my minister.
I'm not worried about everybody else. I'm worried about my business.
Yeah, I ain't pocket watching. I got a problem. Yeah.
With it if the money is miniature. I've been minding my business, I'm business minding. I've been spending some time with the minister. Cause them niggas spending shit and still sinning in the city of God and the sinister.
I didn't catch that first time around either, man. He's over there knocking churches too for taking advantage of people, which I've always had an issue with. Even as a little kid, I'd be like, "No, sorry, if you're very religious, I get it, I understand. I have my beliefs," but I was like, "Why does me, a 7-year-old kid, why are you handing me a plate? I got maybe some candy in my pocket or some lint. They would take anything. It's just like, why does God need my money?" Here we go.
You better give.
Yeah, God gonna get some lint. Let's go. Those weird priests probably smell it. Here we go.
Spending some time with the minister, cause them niggas spending shit and still sinning in the city of God and the sinister. Try to pray and repent.
Sinning in the city of God and the sinister. Ooh. So I like, he's playing with a little bit of alliteration.
Sinning in the city of God specifically, like that's also a big shot to the Vatican because I don't know if you know, but there's missing people.
Oh yeah, I know. And then when they do something wrong, they move these people around as well, and they're still part of the minister. It's crazy. Don't let me
Shady said, yeah, I like that though.
Here we go.
With the minister, cause them niggas spending shit and still sinning in the city of God and the sinister. Try to pray and repent in a synagogue or a mosque, a temple, a church. Them brown skin sentiment niggas hurting and murders a common courtesy for certainly. RPB on the shirt, search, lurk, murk, squirt, dirt first. My nigga doing 4+8 without a court date. Talked the other day, he say he doing okay. He good, he gaining weight, then got a sharp shake he made. He say they play, they gotta partake.
He said he gaining weight. He got a sharp shank.
Oh, but that was so nasty when he said, like,
I could bring it back.
but if you're in a mosque or in a church and you're, you know, like he's saying it's coming, you know, damn.
One with brown skin. Hold on, bring it back.
Yeah.
City of God in the sinister. Try to pray and repent in a synagogue or a mosque, a temple, a church. Them brown skin sentiment niggas hurting and murders. A common courtesy for certainly. RPB on the shirt. Search, lurk, murk, squirt, dirt first. My nigga doing 4+8 without a court date. Talked the other day, he say he doing okay. He good, he gaining weight, then got a sharp shake. He made, he say they play, they gotta partake. Homie got a heart full of hate and a face full of war paint. Eyes all red, full of rage, and it's hard to escape from a dark place. East side niggas from the A niggas, all ages. Trying to sell a pound of the dog cage. All the OGs round.
From the A all ages as well, but also from the A town, Atlanta.
And I like that because he's saying it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, you could be a savage in any moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Place east side niggas from the A niggas, all ages. Trying to sell a pound of the dog cage. All the OGs round town was all age. Danger, sex, and drugs, X and all rated.
Danger, sex, and drugs should be outrageous.
But don't get this shit fucked up, my boy, you lucked up. Once nigga doubled up, I dribble and pass it to the cup and triple double it, get to the basket, get the cash and cuddle up, cover up, bundle up, batter up. Talk a lot of smack and I can back it up. Shout to wanna shack it up. I can put a puss on a platter like a platypus. Nap a head, nigga, hair natted up. I said Barbara, nigga, tatted up. I won't argue, nigga, mad at fuck, cause they ain't compatible. I'm finna catapult, but niggas know it's going down.
That little bounce is so fun every time.
Yeah, it is very fun. You hear compatible, catapult. I just love the wordplay. JID's a monster.
There was a lot here.
Oh, yeah. Plus the tempo switches, too. He's just having a lot of fun.
Argue, nigga, mad at fuck, cause they ain't compatible. I'm finna catapult, but niggas know it's going down.
I'm finna catapult, but you know it's going down. Yeah.
I'm running out of fuel. I won't. What the fuck y'all gonna do? If I don't run out of fuel. Run out of fuel. Let's get the fuck
For a couple decades, been letting this text ray from that day that I met Dre. So you liable to catch strays from the second you press play. I suggest they do not test like an essay. Cause like where my homies out west day, we can just say I'm like an R-A-P-E-R. Got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Yep, R.P. rest in peace. Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living. Yep, but I ain't trying to beef with him cause he might put a hit on me like featJID. Get him. That's the only way you're gonna be killing me. Ain't gonna be on no beat, silly. I beat the beat.
Jesus Christ, there's so much to unpack here. See, do you remember this?
I forget every time. But like how it makes me so mad every time they mention Pac and Biggie. And then Eminem all of a sudden is like, yeah, Diddy did it.
He's just hey, Diddy put out the hit. Hold on. There's something he did right here I want to show you, though. So the SAs, so sexual assault,
insane.
but also SA, like SA, but also my
He's
SAs,
like, oh,
my
he didn't
homies.
spay rappers, did he?
Yeah.
No, he did not.
Here we go.
Let's get the fuck
For a couple decades, been letting this text ray from that day that I met Dre. So you liable to catch strays from the second you press play. I suggest they do not test like an essay. Cause like where my homies out west day, we can just say I'm like an R-A-P-E-R. Got so many essays.
But you see what he spelled there? A-R-A-P-E-R instead of R-A-P-P-E-R. Yeah.
He's, like
and
that's,
he goes, I didn't leave out a P, did he?
that's a very common thing in specific, well, in the Mexican community, we'd be like, what up, essay? Like, that's just like a friend. So he's saying lots of essays, like buddies using it.
But also sexual
obviously.
assault.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Yep, R.P. rest in peace. Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living. Yep, but I ain't trying to beef with him cause
Now, what he did was S-A-A-A-A. Now, beef. He's using B, so A, B. You're gonna notice a little bit. Now watch for the A, B, and C's. Watch.
yep, R.P. rest in peace. Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living. Yep, but
So Biggie, B.
Living.
I ain't trying to beef with him cause he might put a hit on me like featJID. Get him. That's the only way you're gonna be killing me. Ain't gonna be on no beat, silly. I beat the beat, silly. On the grind like teeth gritting. Call me obesity. You think it's overweight? It's just me getting this me, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Used to be.
Oh, good
Sheesh.
God Almighty, man! That's a lot to unpack. The average listener goes,
That delivery is nice, though.
"Oh, it's smooth."
You're gonna be killing me. Ain't gonna be on no beat, silly.
You're gonna be killing me. It ain't gonna be on no beat, silly.
Right.
Like,
It's
it
gonna
ain't
be only
happen.
if you put out a hit.
Yeah, if you, the only way it's gonna happen is if you go out shooting me. You're never gonna beat him on a track.
I beat the beat, silly. On the grind like teeth gritting. Call me obesity. You think it's overweight?
Call me O B City. You think it's overweight?
Overweight.
If he gets overweight.
It's just me getting diss me, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Used to be 8 tall, then I grew a little each day till I became God like James Todd. Now your arms are too short to be K-Bra. Indeed, they small like DJ Paul. My new Benz better than your truck by far. Bitch, suck my balls. You either smoke crack or you're playing stickball in the street, cause you must be on base if you're thinking you could touch my car. But if the whole world was out.
Oh, it must be on base. So obviously base, a drug reference right there. But we also have the sports scheme.
Indeed, they small like DJ Paul. My new Benz better than your truck by far. Bitch, suck my balls. You either smoke crack or you're playing stickball in the street, cause you must be on base if you're thinking you could touch my car. But if the whole world was out to get you, it'd turn you to a powder keg too. Cal Rittenhouse spitting rounds to take shoots like, and that ain't no sound effect. Neither was that 6 hour let's loose. I don't condone gun violence at schools, but I can't get these voices out my head. They're putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup. Not the most content on the
So he said they're putting out. Say that again. Sorry.
Putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup.
But he's playing with A, B, C's. Now watch what he does right here. So we just had A, B. Now watch this.
schools, but I can't get these voices out my head. They're putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup. Not the most content on the continent, and constant compliments give me confidence across the common sense and incompetence. I'm cognizant that conflicts are consequence of accomplishments accomplished through competition. I've conquered and conked him into unconsciousness. No conscience, I conjure this King Kong and just call me kamikaze. I'm concocting this. Nobody 16s are touching these. My fucking index fingers fucking the Nina. Clutching the 9mm, tucking the heat. Got the toaster like an English muffin. No, I mean toaster, like you dreamed of something. But it's in a holster. I proceed to bust it. Fuck around and get popped like a Nina Hutchins. Like I'm not like Baldwin. What I mean is fucking you down, who the raw then. Right between the fucking eyes, shoot them all in. If you think you're fucking with me, you're gonna suffer the fucking repercussions. The reapers coming to heed. Then I meet the crumbly, I keep replenishing fuel while the beat I'm punishing you.
Yo, that Alec Baldwin line was so out of pocket, dude.
All of that was crazy.
Oh my god, I haven't listened to this in a minute. Jeez Louise, man.
Cause the reapers coming to heed. Then I meet the crumbly, I keep replenishing fuel while the beat I'm punishing you. I won't. What the fuck y'all gonna do? If I don't run out of fuel.
Nothing.
Scares the fuck out of you.
What have I always said about his choruses too?
They're the best when he writes them. I love this song is perfect.
It is. That's why I got voted Song of 2024.
Their voices work so well together.
I even like on Animals too, how they complemented each other very well, man. I would love a full ass album with JID and Eminem.
Yeah, but Animals breaks my brain too fast. I don't need to have a headache afterward. This one though, it's the perfect
But here's the thing though, you've already heard this. So like I think like your brain is still somewhat adjusted. And here's one thing too, keep this in mind. Karen now has the ear. She has the Eminem ear. So it's no longer like, hold on, he just said all this. All I can really show you is the intricacies of his rhyme schemes. So I was trying to say how he's using A with a little bit of alliteration, then B as well, then goes into the C's.
All the C's.
Constant. He goes into all that. Like
Nothing
so he's
but
just
C
showing,
words.
but before that it says in your mouth like alphabet soup.
Yep.
So literally was just playing with his food. Like it's not even fair to the world, to be honest with you, man. I'm telling you, every rapper hears this shit and just goes, what the fuck?
I think that's just crazy to like do a whole verse on A, B, C. Broken down that way. It's very creative. It just there's already an incredible talent in his writing skills. Obviously, because we've seen it in all of the songs that have come up to this point. There's a layer of, a concept album that's already adding to it. And then you bring extra. That's like the sprinkles on top that you're really looking. Do you know how much detail you have to pay attention to be like, this one's going to be A, B, C in this format? Like, that's incredible. That level of dedication and, I don't know, deliberate.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And he's been doing that for a long time with a lot of his projects. And like Karen said, that's the extra sprinkle on top. That's that magic. That's that Kobe Bryant. That's that Michael Jordan. That's that killer instinct.
It's something else. It's like really just putting together a masterful thing. Like, it's so meticulous. Mm-hmm. It's just, well, I really admire how much detail he puts into every bit of it.
Well, that's why even on Kill Shot, like people, they have the debate about Kill Shot and, Rap Devil. It's like, if you pay attention to the layers and intricacies of Kill Shot, the day he released it, what it's supposed to be about, Kill Shot, there was a movie with the main character's name was Colson Baker, which is Machine Gun Kelly's real name. Like, there's so many little things that line up, and it's just like, holy shit. Like, either you coincidentally did this or you're a mad scientist.
Right.
Like, and I think we're all leaning on to the point of he's just a mad scientist.
He created MGK just for the whole purpose of that. Named him, what'd you say his name was? Carlson Baker?
No, I think it's Colson Baker.
Colson Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eminem did that.
I'm saying, like, look, I'm not gonna be honest with you. MGK has been around for a while, 2011 or so. He had his own little following, he did his thing, but obviously hip hop. I'm keeping it a buck, man. I respected him throughout the Wild Boys era. It started getting a little bit weirder towards around this time when he dropped like Binge and stuff. Hotel Diablo was okay. There was some decent tracks, but what he was doing, was really weird. And then now, like, go get your bag. I respected him what he's doing, with his pop punk, the cliche album stuff that he has going on. But yeah, he obviously, he went up against the best rapper alive that we have at this moment. And, hey, as Eminem said, I'll give you B for the effort, but yeah, you don't have the it factor that, that's why M's going to be on the Mount Rushmore of rap,
Yeah.
But get your bag in the other genres because you're very talented otherwise. But when it comes to hip hop, you can't go from fangs and pink shirts back into being a hardcore thug. It's going to be tough. But I got nothing but respect. I want to see everyone do well, man. But yeah, Eminem, Fuel, featuring JID. I still think, I see why I was voted Song of the Year for 2024 over Not Like Us. Because it is just a very cohesive and a song that you could just sit there and bump over and over again and keep catching stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, it's on to the next one. Thank you so much for watching with us. We're going to be wrapping up TDOS. Again, this is Karen's review. So I know you didn't tap me too much, but I tried to break down a little bit of what I could for everybody. And thank you so much for giving us a platform. Please show love to Eminem. Go like, go subscribe. That is the most important part of this video. We want you to support the original artist. And do you feel like things are coming to you a little bit quicker, easier this time around?
I was going to say, I didn't get tap as much, but that's because this time I'm hearing things and actually listening to the full verse and catching it as a whole versus like piecemeal. So it's really nice just to be able to get the whole verse out and then capture everything. So instead of having to take it.
Yeah, because there'd be points where she'd hear like a bar and she'd be like, wait, bring that back.
What?
And we'd have to do like 8 times for just like 2 bars, which is okay when you're learning, that's fine.
Right.
But people did harp and I was like, and they would get mad at me. Yeah, and I'm like, hey guys, like I'm trying to help. We're trying to like help her learn. Everyone be gentle, be kind. And of course, what we say is just always an opinion, so don't ever take it to heart. We're just giving you our honest opinion and our assessment of what we're hearing. But yeah, guys, show love to Eminem. Thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for giving us a platform. We love you to pieces, and thanks for rocking out with us. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. I know there are songs from Eminem that we missed out on from other albums. Just comment down below, and we are going to wrap up TDOS. We'll get a review, and then we're going to do a video of Karen putting albums into brackets. So we will see, S tier, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We'll figure it out.
What?
Love you guys. I don't know. I'm out of here.
CST?
No, I said A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Why did I not hear that at all?
I have no idea. Let's run it back and see if you heard it or not.
My God.
The old age is kicking in. The tendinitis.
I swear to you, I was like, those letters are not in order.
Unless I'm having a stroke, then maybe I did say it
maybe
backwards.
one of us. I don't know. We need footage.
I love you guys. We're out. Stay safe. Ready to rock.
Ready to roll. What happened?
Guys, you will see a video pop up right here. We're not having a stroke. We love you guys. I hope not. Let's go check.